The whole country's sick to their stomachs.
Now, you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick?
What is this, a bit?
No.
Because I'm not in the mood.
The whole country's sick to their stomach. Now, you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick? What is this, a bit? No, because I'm not in the mood. The whole country is sick to their stomach. Country is contraction. Country's sick. And we know the pronunciation rule is when we have two sounds that are the same or similar. Now, this is a Z, country's sick. This is an S. So the Z and the S are similar sounds. What are the similar sounds? In the S family, the similar sounds are S, Z, SH, ZH, J, CH, whatever, ZH, CH, and even the F, not the V for some reason, but the F can kind of come into this family too. Did I leave anything out? I think that's it. I'm going to give you the other sound families too. In the N family, we've got the N, the M, and the NG. In the L family, we've got the L and the R. And the D family, I'll just call it the D family, we've got the D, the T, and the TH. And remember, there's two THs. There's the aspirated and the vibrated TH, so two of those. So these are sound families. Sound family. This is the S family, the N family, the L family, the D family. And there are others, right? There are others. But anyway, so this is a Z, this is an S. Now, when we have similar sounds next to each other, Z, S, next to each other, what do? We put them together. We connect them. And we focus our pronunciation on the second sound. And I like to tell students, just do 20% here and 80% here. So it's going to sound a lot more S than it will Z. But there's a little bit of Z. Can we delete the sound? No. I don't want you to think deletion. It can go as low as 1 to 99. Okay, 99. 1 to 99 is possible. But generally, I want you to think 2080. So country's sick. Country's sick. Country's sick. The faster we go, the smaller the Z, the bigger the S. It can go all the way up to 99. The whole country's sick to their stomach. The whole country's sick to their stomach. Do we say to? Almost always we say t. The whole country's sick to their stomach. Sick to their stomach. Now, you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick? We're missing a word here. What word are we missing? Did. It's a question, okay? And he's asking Elaine, did you know? And because it's not it's not like, you know, I used to go. It's not that kind of a phrase. It's actually part of the question, and we're missing the word did. So did you know? Did you know? So that's why there's no comma here, okay? Now, if you put a comma there, you're not wrong. Other Americans might do that too. But in my opinion, there should not be a comma because we're actually missing the word. And if we had the word did here, would you put a comma? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. All right, so we already have a phrase to open it up. We don't need another phrase. Did you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick? Did you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick? Elaine says, what is this, a bit? And if you listen to her rhythm, she does pause here. What is this? A bit? What is this, a bit? What is this, a bit? Now, we have another way of saying it too. What? Is this a bit? What? Is this a bit? In that situation, we're not going to use a flap T. But in this situation, again, Elaine does use a flap T. What is this? What is this? What is this? And because she's using a flap T, she's connecting the what and is together, and the comma goes here. The same thing. What? Is this a bit? What? Is this a bit? But she said, what is this? A bit? What is this? A bit? And that means the comma goes here. Okay, so there's a little comma explanation. And by the way, if you're a beginner student, if you're new to DDM, don't worry about punctuation. Don't worry about punctuation. Later. Okay, later. Get it later. Jerry says, no. Elaine, because I'm not in the mood. Because I'm not in the mood. Good stop sound here. Because I'm not in the mood. Elaine, the whole country's sick to their stomach. Now, this is back in 1996. And right now, when I'm doing this lesson, it's 2020. And yeah, if you turn on American TV, it is drug commercial after drug commercial after drug commercial. Everybody's taking drugs to make themselves feel better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't take any drugs. Sometimes I take ibuprofen, which is a pain reliever. I shouldn't. Normally, though, I'm trying to switch, and I'm doing good. I get a lot of neck aches, really bad neck, and that gives me some headaches and shoulder pains. So I'm taking turmeric and curcuminoids. This is really good for me. It seems to work for inflammation, for pain relief. It really seems to work. But sometimes I take ibuprofen. Other than that, I don't. And I actually get acid indigestion. I do have this problem, especially when I eat something with ketchup or tomatoes. But I don't take the drugs. I try not to take the drugs. I do my best to eat good food, and it seems to really help. But yeah, so many Americans are taking drugs for everything. My dad does. That's terrible. So Elaine says the whole country is sick to their stomach. Yeah. And sick to their stomach, literally indigestion. But I think she could have said the whole country's sick. It's true. Yeah. We eat terrible foods. We do. Jerry. Now, you're supposed to take these things, these pills. These are pills, right? These drugs, before you get sick. And I told you guys grammatically did you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick? Which is correct. Did is the correct answer. Oh, but Rosewood said, why not do? Do you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick? That's a great question. Really excellent question. And I even repeated the question to my wife. And she had to think, and she realized, oh my God, yeah, they are different. And yes, they are. They are. What's interesting is if you said, do you know you're supposed to take these questions before you get sick? It's a real question, and you're waiting for the person's answer. You actually are curious about whether or not the person knows. But when we say, did you know blah, blah, blah? We assume you probably didn't, and therefore we are going to educate you. Okay? So, did you know blah, blah, blah is basically a rhetorical question because I already assume you don't know. But I'm going to tell you. Even if you know, I'm still going to tell you. I don't really care about your answer. It's just my way of getting into teaching you. It's my way of being able to educate you. Does that make sense? It's a great question. Grammatically, they're both fine. But the nuance is different. Do, you're actually curious about the person's answer. Did, you don't care about the person's answer. Whether they do or don't, you don't care, but you're going to tell them the answer anyway. Now, Elaine catches this. What is this? A bit? Are you doing a joke? Are you Jerry's a comedian. Are you practicing a new joke with me? No, because I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to listen to a new joke. I'm busy. I got things to do. It's not joke time, Jerry.
The whole country's sick to their stomachs.
Now, you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick?
What is this, a bit?
No.
Because I'm not in the mood. The whole country's sick to their stomachs.
Now, you know you're supposed to take these things before you get sick?
What is this, a bit?
No.
Because I'm not in the mood.